Hello and welcome back everyone. It is your girl Cassandra Olivia, and today's video is sponsored by a company called Eayon hair. So I'm just showing you guys the packaging and what came in it. They sent me some tape-ins, and if you guys have been following me, you know I do not do tape-ins. I have not even done them before. So I posted to my client email list, and I had this beautiful young lady offered to come in and be my model. So shout out to you. She was super amazing, and she's also a YouTuber in Delaware, so I'm definitely going to plug her information down below. But back to this video, Eayon Hair sent me 3 bundles of 20-inch tape in hair, texture straight. Here we have my beautiful model. And side note, she won Miss Delaware or Mrs. Delaware. So I just want to throw that out there because she was like, I don't really talk about it on my channel. I'm like, girl, that is amazing. Like, why not? So I feel like a lot of times we downplay our accomplishments, but that's super major because I've literally never met a beauty queen, pageant queen. I'm not sure if that's the right terminology, but she was super amazing and such a vibe. And definitely not what I would have expected for like a pageant person, I guess. You know how like people think that they're like mean and grumpy and stuff and like bougie. She was like so down to earth, so I can definitely see why she won. She's a beautiful soul inside and out, and I had the honors of doing my first ever tape-ins on her. So right now what I'm doing is I already shampooed her hair. I did a intense hydrating soak press service, so I'm just pressing her hair up on straight because she is natural, and she told me it's been years since she had her ends trimmed. So as you can see, we have a lot that we need to take off. So I told her what I thought we should do, and she honestly was like, let's go for it. So I was telling her we can go here, we can go higher, and she's like, look, just do it. I don't come often, I trust you. So I just got to doing my own thing. I'm just going in and taking off most of the weight now, and then I'm just gonna have her stand up to even out her haircut and everything. So I just take off most of the weight to begin with, but we are going to go shorter, which is why I did this. So I had people in an uproar on Instagram because I added a snippet of me doing this, and they fell for the clickbait. So so I'm just going in and doing her actual shape that I told her that I was going to do, cleaning everything up, making sure that she has no split ends, no see-through pieces, just cleaning everything up, making sure it looks nice and neat. And then I am going to go in, apply a little bit more heat protectant before I press her hair. Well, actually, I'm sorry. I'm going to go in and apply her clip-ins, and then after I'm done applying the clip-ins, I am going to curl her hair, but I am going to also make sure to add more heat protectant. Her hair is similar to my texture. It's curly and it's not super thick, not super thin. To me, it's just average, but she does have a couple fine spots in the front, so you just want to be aware of that, okay? So basically, customize the tape-ins based off of how your client's hair is, and you want to make sure everything blends. So typically for a client with thin hair, just like you would do in a sew-in, you want to make sure that you leave out more hair, so that way when they pull it up or wear it back or the wind blows, their tracks are not showing, okay? Because that is a no-go. So I went ahead, I made her part on the side. I asked her where she preferred to wear her hair. She told me side part, so I went in and started parting everything out. And then I'm just taking out the perimeter as well. And then I'm going to just put my comb through the hair to make sure I cannot see my comb. So I'm going to show you guys what I mean right here. So this is a little hack that I do when I'm putting the hair up or trying to do a style that's versatile. I will literally take the rat tail end of my comb and make sure that you cannot see through. So if you see how you can see my comb through her hair, that lets you know that you'll be able to see the tracks through the hair. So then I add more hair to the leave out, so that way it is covered, okay? So now I'm just gonna go in and start applying these clip-ins by Eayon Hair, and I hope you guys just watch and enjoy. This is my first time again, so I didn't really know what pattern I wanted to do, and I try to just work with my canvas at hand. So just let me know what you guys think. Be easy. And if you're not, you know, give me some advice down below. Maybe I will offer this as a service in the future. It wasn't too bad, and overall, I believe it took me about 2.5 hours, maybe 3 hours top from start to finish. That included the shampoo, the blow dry, the press, the trim, the curl, the install. So it wasn't too bad. Definitely not as long as I thought. I think I told her to have like 5 hours ready. So it was all good to go. So I'm just gonna keep installing this, and I will be back shortly. Also, before I forget to mention, everything that I'm using is going to be linked in the description box down below. So make sure that you check out Eayon Hair's video down below. And I will definitely be sure to drop my discount code and my coupon code. So be on the lookout for that. If you made it this far, please sure to drop a comment down below. Also, if you have not, feel free to subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram at _CassandраOlivia. I'm almost at 80K, I believe, so I'm like 6K away from that. So come on over to the dark side. We have cookies. So this is not pressed out yet. This is literally just showing, well, not blended. Her hair is pressed out. Let me rephrase that. But it's not blended completely, but I'm just showing you guys how it looks. Fresh out, like freshly installed. What am I trying to say? Like, Cassandra, get it together. So I'm showing you guys how it looks freshly installed. So now I'm just going to go in and blend her hair. I am going to go in with a little bit of a wax stick just to make sure that her little flyaways and those really blunt ends that I just trimmed are not going to be sticking out. So I'm just going to go in with that, apply that all over. I did show her how her hair looked just now. And then I'm going in with my favorite curling iron. This is the T3 3-in-1 curling iron. It was a brick, but it was so worth the money. My husband actually purchased it for me, so shout out to you, babe. That right there was the pomade that I was talking about putting in her hair, the edge stick, or not really edge stick. I don't know what I'm trying to say today, but y'all already know I'm not gonna reshoot this. That is like the hair tamer basically I'm putting in. So I'm just going in and throwing in some big curls. This is the medium size iron, so they have a smaller size and a bigger size. This is the second one. This is the one I typically go to for like this length of hair. So I'm just going to curl this all around, and then for her natural hair I am going to go in with the flat iron and just curl her natural hair. And then you'll see me add a little bit of hold spray, nothing too hard or crunchy, but just to add like hold to her hair. Then I'll rake my fingers through and you guys will see the end result in just a second. So I'm going to finish curling this. I need to take a chill pill because obviously you can tell I worked 12 hours and came home straight to do this because I don't even know what I'm saying. But I will drop Eayon Hair's video information down below, as well as the hair that they sent me. And I thought this was pretty good hair. Side note, before I installed it, I actually tested it out to make sure that it was human and not synthetic blend or nothing, and I did in front of her. We both saw that it was pretty decent, so we'll see how they hold up. Again, this is my first time installing clip-ins, so don't really know what to expect, but just gonna roll with the punches and enjoy the process.
Tested too much, hurt and left to the dust. My bones are made of glass, I'm still walking. So I take extra steps to shatter expectations. I see the future and past.
So now that I'm all done running my fingers through her hair, I'm just adding a little bit of edge control just to help with those flyaways in the front. Again, I don't like to press baby hair or hair that's super fine because you don't want to add to the breakage. A lot of people are super pressed on having every single last piece of hair pressed out, but if it's going to cause more harm than good, then I opt not to do it, which is why I opted for this edge control, just to slick everything down, make it look nice and polished without having to put excess heat in her hair, because baby hairs or the hair in the nape of the neck is really fine. You don't want to cause more damage. So this is just a slow-mo how I look when we were done. She was loving it. I was loving it. I'm like, okay, we did something here. It was such a look. She's definitely welcome to come anytime. And I told her we have to collab in the future because, again, she was such a freaking vibe, like such an amazing person. It was literally my first time meeting her. And I was just like, you can tell that she's just the shit, okay? So I will link her YouTube down below as well. I already told her that I was going to plug her in so we can do some collabs, girl. Shout out to you, girl. You're the realest. So thank you guys so much for watching. This is pretty much the end result. And I appreciate every single last one of you guys. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.